Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. I'm about to let you guys know what's going down out here in these gaming streets, man. So, we already been seeing it. We've been seeing video after video, the gaming media, every article. Is Gear 6 coming day one to the PS5? Port begging ponies. I'm not even talking about video game ponies, the ones that had their little YouTube channels, and their podcast channels. I'm talking to the biggest ponies. I'm talking to Metacritic's, IGN, Game Award shows, gaming media, the one that controls the market, to make the casual gamers decide which plastic box to go with. The gaming industry. Those are the fanboys that I'm talking about. The big dogs, the ones that control the market, man. They want to know, is Gear 6 dropping day one on the PS5? There was a time back in the day, I'll say, when I was deep into the old school gaming, back in the 90s and the early 2000s, when I used to say, man, I wish you can play a game. I wish you didn't have to keep buying a plastic box over and over and over and over again. I wish you can play on one plastic box and play everything. Now we have that, but it's in PC. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We didn't intend for Microsoft, to force Xbox just because the Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal didn't go right, to force them to put all their games on their competitor, the PS5, and some go to Nintendo. All we're saying as gamers, as fans, it don't matter what fan it don't matter if you like PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, PC, cloud gaming, mobile, wherever you decide to play. All I'm saying is we need competition. Content war is good and competition is good. That's why we got to have a competition war comeback, because all this singing kumbaya, seeing games play anywhere, no red line games, case by case basis is trash. It's hot garbage. I'm sorry, it is. Ain't no excitement whatsoever to me in that. Like, it's like, what is the point of even bringing out another Xbox? Like, then you got people defending it. Well, we're gonna play it first. Okay, I get that point, but you have to hear the diehard fan base when they say, bro, why is Microsoft forcing Xbox to do this? You didn't even need to. It's only because the shareholders are greedy. Microsoft is greedy, and they seen how much Call of Duty Activision Blizzard King makes, and they want some of that 200 billion in the gaming industry. That's what this is about. When it became a business and a slot machine and the casino, when gaming became all about business, it killed off passion projects. Because when Halo, Forza, and Gears first came out, it was all about passion. It was all about passion projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, passion project after passion project, like in the 360, the golden age. That's what I'm saying. The golden. Can we get back to that, or will we ever get back to that? Because once the 70 billion is paid back, once they pay that 70 billion back, what next? If you give up all of your AAA bangers now, what faith do the gaming community have in Microsoft and Xbox? Brand loyalty will be dead. You're giving away all your games. Everybody's trying to make it. They're trying to put ice cream and sugarcoat it. They're trying to sugarcoat it so that they won't be mad. But it's okay. Let your anger out. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get better as the gaming community. As we get back to real diehard, competitive. Like, be more competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't go to a boxing match, to see them shake hands. You don't see Michael Jordan trying to join the Lakers with Kobe Bryant and Shaq and win a ring. That just don't make any sense. It won't be no competition. Ticket sales will go down, like all the way down. Like, it ain't no competition. Like, it's like, why even watch this game when we know they're going to be super extremely dominant? They don't make no sense why Gears have to go to the PS5 like immediately, like today, right now. What sense do that make? Because we don't see Spider-Man making his way back over to Xbox. We don't see Mario making his way over to Xbox. Hell, we don't even see Mario making his way over to PC or Game Pass PC. So I'm just trying to understand, if you have content, well, that's great. But you have more, Xbox have more than enough content to lock Halo, Forza, and Gears down. Like, if those 3 games alone would have been exclusive, stayed exclusive, it would be a reason to buy Xbox. But being that Microsoft just don't care, they don't rock with us like that. They don't rock with, see, they're in the big tech, you know, they don't rock with the gamers like that. Like, only Uncle Phil and Xbox do. So if they don't come up with a good strategy or a plan, or how to like relate to the higher ups, like the CEOs and shareholders, they had to come off them games, because it's nothing you really can say after 70 billion. And we don't know the contract that was signed. We don't know if Xbox say, okay, if you let us buy Call of Duty, in a year or 2, we're going to send all of our games over to PlayStation. We don't know the contract that was signed. We don't know. Nobody's saying anything. And then 1 minute, Xbox will say, let's compete. If you want to compete, then let's compete. And I'm like, okay, gloves off. Let's compete. Let's throw down. It's about to be a bloodbath. It's about to be a karate champion. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go down out here in these gaming streets. And those Decepticons, Microsoft, stepped in and said, hey, wait a minute. Call of Duty, it didn't do great. It did good, but it didn't do great enough to where they can make the money back fast as they probably promised. So whether it was a 5 to 10 year deal in play, and it was like, at this pace, you're not going to make it back because you didn't complete the mission, which is Microsoft, Xbox did not lock down Call of Duty to the ecosystem, to Game Pass and Xbox and PC ecosystem. It should have been exclusive. Now we got to give up Gear 6. Now we got to give up Halo. Now we got to give up Forza. Now you got to give up a long list of games because of one game. It's like you just tore your entire gaming community apart for one game. Yes, you gained a fan base, but you lost your diehard fans because everybody is forced to like, okay, here's the big decision we got to make. Are we going to rock with Xbox, being that they stabbed us in the back, or do we go with PlayStation, Nintendo, or PC now, or cloud gaming? Just game on the go, game on Game Pass, game play anywhere. You know, do you accept play anywhere? I say I'm never going to accept it because I don't care that there's no competition. But we do have gamers out there now that are kind of accepting. They don't like it, but they are kind of accepting it because they like, hey, you know, we know what Microsoft did was wrong. We know they forced Xbox to give up all their games. We know, you know, Santi Nadella and Sarah Bond and Uncle Phil had to come out here and look like a bunch of fools in front of the world and say no red line games, play anywhere. That's the new strategy. All of a sudden, you couldn't say this 2 years ago. You couldn't say this in 2020. So you're going to wait 4 to 5 years before you come out when everybody spent their hard-earned money on your plastic box. And now you just bamboozled everybody out of their money. You're like, you strong arm everybody. You robbed everybody out their hard-earned money, and then now you say play anywhere. They know there would have been zero desire to buy Xbox. But the only reason why they cannot get rid of Xbox is because of most of their subscribers is on Game Pass. So that's why they have to continue to make the plastic box. And just to see Gears, like, why is the Gears collection? It don't even look right on PlayStation because it's hard to even picture God of War, Uncharted, you know what I'm saying, games like Horizon, any of that coming to Xbox. It will look weird because you know the competition is dying down. It's like it ain't no competition. You know, you got all this content on Xbox. You got all these AAA bangers coming down the pipeline. You still got Fable and, you know, Perfect Dark and South of Midnight. Everybody's gonna continue to port big. Where those games at? That's gonna be the next thing come out of their mouth. Where are those games at? They're gonna continue to ask every single game. Starfield. They want Starfield, Halo, Forza, Gears. They want Fallout. They want Skyrim 6. And now the Xbox have become a multi-plat box. You know, PlayStation is the remake station. You know what I'm saying? And PC is play anything. You know what I'm saying? And Nintendo is the only exclusive box. Who do you go with? You go at the remake station and just get remakes, remasters, indies, and third-party games, or you get Xbox and it's just like you get spit in the face by Microsoft. Like, so what? Well, we just want our bag back. We want our money back. Greedy, greedy, greedy. That's all I can see when I look at Microsoft. That's all I can see. I don't see no brand loyalty. I don't see they don't care about the consumer anymore. It became a business. When it became a money printing slot machine for Microsoft because of Call of Duty and they want their money back, even though they don't need it, they can give Xbox another 100 million to go buy Ubisoft and Tencent if they wanted to. But yet still, they need the 70 bill back. You know, you already bought Bethesda, man. You should have left it at that and just kept all your own AAA banger games, and we wouldn't be having this argument right now. Because you couldn't seal the deal and lock down Call of Duty.